right, thanks a lot, Carrie. We have breaking news this morning of fire breaking out at a Kansas City apartment complex.
Fox 4's Kathy Quinn is at 8th and Park Avenue in Kansas City. Kathy, what can you tell us?
Well, we're talking about not one fire, Abby. We are talking about 3 separate fires in 3 different buildings here at the Olive Park complex. Now, the good news is that it's vacant. It's been vacant since January, since people started being relocated, but they've had several fires. In fact, I think 14 or so fires since they were relocated, and I've got the battalion chief with me right now. Your crews were able to get them out very, very quickly, but you mentioned, they are vacant. They're supposed to be vacant, but sometimes there are people in it. For example, in March, you guys fought a fire and there were some people staying in it. You always treat these as if they are occupied.
Yes, we do. The Kansas City Fire Department treats every fire as an occupied structure until we go in, search it, and call it cleared. That way we can ensure, the fire had to start somehow, so we want to make sure everybody's out of the structure.
So as far as when your companies first arrived, there was a fire in one of the buildings. All of a sudden there was a second fire, then a third fire. So you had a lot of companies responding to this. At this point, does it get old having so many fires in this place, or what do you say about that?
Well, our folks love fighting fires, so I wouldn't say it necessarily gets old, but it does become kind of redundant. You run to the same spot, same place, and it actually becomes dangerous for us. The buildings are starting to get dilapidated. They're tore up from the fires that we've been running in them. And while it's good training, good opportunity to get in and practice our skills and make sure we're ready, it can be dangerous and potentially get firefighters hurt.
So I know that this was a story we reported on back in November when the tenants were complaining that the place, some of them were going to be condemned, that type of thing. There was a court case going on. Anyway, January, they're all being relocated. They're vacant now at this point. It's supposed to be secured. Will that help?
Yes. Anytime you can secure a vacant building, there's different systems out there, or if you have on-site security, that's going to reduce the numbers. It's not necessarily going to eliminate them, but anything we can do to help reduce the numbers would be great.
All right. And speaking of cause, what caused this, or do you know at this point?
At this point, I don't know what the cause is. Our investigators, I think you can see them here in the background, are just getting started on their investigation. I would imagine because there was multiple fires in 2 separate buildings that they'll be requesting bomb and arson come out as well.
All right. And at this point, in the end, when all this is said and done, no injuries?
No injuries, no civilian injuries, and no injuries reported for our firefighters. So all in all, good morning.
Thank you so very much. I know you're busy.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Thank you so much. Okay, guys, so that's what we've got right now. The fires are out. The crews are leaving. Investigators begin their investigation. Back to you.
All right.